No intro again? No intro, because I still can't find the files. My bad. Thank you so much for the sub. How you doing? Welcome. Hello. Barley. Hello. Hi, Joseph. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. Hi, Sok. All right. Sorry about no intro. I'm having difficulty finding a lot of the files that I accidentally deleted, not on accident, and that's been a little bit difficult for trying to figure out how to run my stream again. So, you might have to wait a little bit longer. Also, if you're gonna ask, where the heck have you been, Baji? You're not even in school and you're unemployed. Well, the answer to that is, I have unfortunately moved into an actual horror situation. So all I've been doing is cleaning. I have inhaled so much mildew and mold that I think I have actually lost, like, lung capacity. It's so bad. I'll be okay, though, because I got, I found an older filter here, but it's not for, okay, so there is a filter here, but I also need to get a filter, for the room that I'm currently in. And I also had to, order a replacement for the inside of that filter. Don't snort the milk. What do you take me for? I think I'd rather do crack cocaine. Like, not actually. Stop. Okay. I wouldn't like to do... Okay, wait. I have to rephrase that. I don't want to do crack cocaine, but if I had to choose between snorting mildew and snorting cocaine, I think more people have snorted cocaine than mildew. Therefore, I think it is... Stick with me here for a second. For a second. I think that it has been tried and tested. Tried and tested, okay? And not many people have snorted mildew, okay? So I think that, like, if I had to choose... Okay, not actually. If I was offered both, neither. Thank you, Mrs. Thank you for the bits. Thank you. No, stop. Okay, I'm not snorting mildew. I'm not snorting mildew and I'm not snorting mold. Unfortunately, this house has a lot of mildew and mold in it, so I've had to clean a lot. I have gone through so many Clorox wipes that, like, my hands have actually become, like, ribbed from the amount of Clorox wipes I have touched and had to soak my hands in while scrubbing away at disgustingness. But, at least I've gotten a workout from it, honestly. I've had to move a lot of stuff, too, and pick up a lot of stuff and bag a lot of stuff and snorted it. No! I did not snort it clean! I'm not doing lines off the broken dresser, okay? What do you take me for? I don't do, like, any drugs, actually. Like, okay, I was raised by... Have you guys ever met the kind of parent that's like, you can't chew gum until you're 13? Not because they think they'll choke themselves, which I'm sure my mom probably thought I would choke myself, but because they feel like it's going to kill them from, like, artificial flavorings. So, like, I grew up not, like, chewing gum. Like, if I got gum, I secretly got it, and I, like, stored it away in my pocket. Thank you so much, Manta! Thank you so much for the bits! She don't answer that. No, I just mean that's how I grew up. So I wasn't allowed to have stuff like my mom thought Tylenol would give me autism. Unfortunately, my dad's genetics gave that all to us anyways. However, it's actually really alarming how many people on my dad's side of the family have autism and are diagnosed. In my own family as well, like in my immediate family. But they were fully convinced. Like, my mother is still, like, convinced, and she asked me this. She was like, Baji, do you think that when your sibling, an undisclosed sibling, do you think that when your sibling consumed a bunch of Tylenol when they were a child, that's what gave them autism? I was like, I don't think that's how that works. If, like, 3/4 of our cousins are diagnosed, do you really want to, like, put your faith in that Tylenol caused our autism? Like, are you 100% sure that is the most likely explanation here? I'm just saying. Anyways, I mean, my dad is, like, genuinely kind of awful with social cues, so I don't actually know if he also has it, but I do know it runs in his side of the family. Thank you, Pete. I'm really happy to be here. I mean, it's nice to yap. I've kind of been like, not doing a lot of that. I don't do any drugs. Have you considered maybe you should, like, medically? Well, yes. I was on some for a little while, just not anymore. I had to be on, some stuff. I'm actually not gonna disclose that. I feel like that's a later conversation. That's like I sit you down at the dinner table and I tell you about that. This is definitely not that time. That's okay, sis. Thank you for stopping by. I went so long without a Baji stream. I ran out of VODs to rewatch and ended up clips. Now I have a new favorite Baji song, 11-year-old parody of the first time. No! Wait, that VOD is still up? Anon, was it you? Anon, was it you? You've done nothing? Are you sure? Okay. Who was it? Who did it? Who archived that? Who did it? I wanna know. I wanna know. No snitching! No rats! Okay, alright, buddy. Okay, well, have your fun. I'll figure out who it is. Have your fun. Have your fun. One of you will be reprimanded. Or all of you together. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll take away, the cat redeem. Maybe I'll take away Nyaji until someone tells me who archived that. My 11-year-old parody! I was such an edgy 11-year-old. When I was 11, I thought it was the coolest, funniest thing. Also, like, very quickly after that, I slowly became, like, full send scene/emo. Like, I had the knee-high Converse and gothic dress combo. It was a bonkers time in my... Was you still are? I still kind of am, but, like, at that time in my life, it was very, very bad. Like, my mom wouldn't let me have eyeliner. So I would take black colored pencils and soak them in hot water until they became like a little bit, how do I describe it? They became slightly softer. And then I would run those across my eye and smudge it so that I would get like dark black lines all around my eye. Because again, my mom, she was like, you're not allowed to have medication, you're not allowed to chew gum, and you're not allowed to have artificial flavorings and colorings, which honestly at this point, I'm kind of grateful for, I guess. I don't actually know what's in everything, and it probably is better to eat something like an apple than like 15 lollipops. But at the time, I hated it. Not across your waterline. In my waterline, absolutely. I mean, in my mind, I was like, they're non-toxic and 3-year-olds eat them, so why not? Like, if someone's kid is out there eating these, like, I could probably put that in my eye, right? But yeah, since I grew up that way, I definitely do gravitate towards, like, eating slightly healthier. I actually became vegetarian really early on, because of lobster. Well, that's how it started. And then I just started disliking the texture of meat, because it, like, would give me, like, visceral imagery of, like, blood and guts and blood vessels just pumping. I don't know what I saw to make me feel that way. It was very uncomfortable mouthfeel. I was like, this was alive. This was alive, and now I am consuming it. Honestly, that is kind of metal, though. I should have thought about it that way. Unfortunately, I still can't think about it that way. Thanks, Kyle. You like meat too much to go vegan? Honestly, sometimes like the most processed meat kind of like appeals to me. Like meat that might not even actually be meat, but they're telling you it's meat. You know? Like any kind of like super blended chicken nugget. sometimes I'll look at and I'll be like, that would not give me the mouth feel, so like, maybe. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much, Hermit! And thank you, Rock! Hey, thank you so much! I was supposed to ask for the story of your middle school. No! 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 No. And I will give you the reason that I actually can't tell you guys. Because this is a public platform. This is public. Anyone could go on their phone and access this, meaning that my mom could access this, meaning that I also have to say something about my mom. So my mom was not only the kind of person that was like, oh, you can't have snacks, you can't. She also never wanted me to like leave the house. Like I was very, 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 very sheltered. So she was like, you're not allowed to eat certain snacks, you're not allowed to have medications, you're not allowed to go to other people's like houses for sleepovers, you're not allowed to go get the mail, you're like, there's a lot of things I wasn't allowed to do. But something else that I wasn't allowed to do was like attend any kind of school event on my own. So my mom signed up to be on the staff team for middle school prom. And she actually signed up for a lot of things. She was the person that was like, in the room. It's amazing she let you in the net. That was actually my dad. My mom didn't want me to, but my dad was like, we love the internet. Because he kind of worked in tech at the time. So he was definitely very into it. So that's how I got on the internet. Unfortunately, the combination of mom that wants you to be sheltered all the time and dad that wants you on the internet results in whatever the hell I am. And I don't know if it's for better or worse. I've had a fun time, I guess. She went all the way to let you do stuff just with supervision instead of blocking you entirely. Yeah, no, I would agree. It's just every single thing that I ever went to, she was there. And it became like, for me, mentally, I was like, you know what? It became expected. It became expected for her to be there. Also a little bit embarrassing. I mean, a lot of bit embarrassing. But I'm glad that she wanted to be involved in my life, I guess. Helicopter parenting is not great for kids. I would agree. It is not very good for kids, but like I kind of understand why she did it. It's the same like, I think we've had this talk before, but I feel like a lot of parents that have immigrated from other countries to whatever country they had their kids in, if they had their kids in a different country, they feel like they have to be a lot more on top of their kids and on top of whatever their kids are doing. Like, they need to have curfews. Like, I knew someone who had a curfew up until they were like 26. You know? And they had like a full-time job and they could have like moved out, but like, I guess it was just in the culture to stay home and still have a curfew for that long. And that's actually not super uncommon, as far as I know. I think that's a very Asian thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, not just Asian. The family I'm talking about was Puerto Rican. So I feel like it's possibly just like if you are first generation and have a parent or two parents who have immigrated from another country, they feel like they have to keep you safe. My mom has like very audibly said that if we still lived where my family is, that she wouldn't mind if I just went out and went down like 3 or 4 houses to go see my cousins or whatever, because she knows the area, she knows what the people are like. She grew up around the people, and like the families know each other, right? But here, everything is different. Like she doesn't know anybody, so it's really hard to trust, I guess. Really depends on if it's a son or a daughter. I think it does too. Even so, I will say that my mom is also very rigid on all of my brothers. Definitely more rigid on me. Like, Baji, you can't go to the mailbox or you will get kidnapped. And I'm like, Mom, I'm 17. And she's like, no, no. I'm like, okay. Okay, Mom. But yeah, because I was so sheltered and I wasn't really allowed to go out much, I definitely took to streaming. There's no age limit for kidnappings. True! True! I think that's she said something very similar. But yeah, that she'll get kidnapped because she's 43. I mean, I take it from my mom. My mom is also quite small, so, you know, I'll trust her on that. Probably depends on if the kid is first, second, third. No, I think my mom was kind of like that. Definitely, again, harder on me than the rest of my brothers. I guess just because it's like the idea. I mean, anyone could get kidnapped. I think it's very important for people to remember that little boys get kidnapped too. Be careful out there. If you have kids, you know, both get kidnapped. Usually bad people just like the fact that they're kids. They don't really care about the other stuff. Unfortunately, really messed up. But be careful, please. Please be careful. This is the first time we've had confirmation of multiple brothers. You know what? I don't know. Again, someone's gonna geoguessr my location based off the fact that I have multiple brothers. At that point, props to you. Congratulations. Young individual who cannot go to the mailbox and has multiple brothers, yes, in the middle of Tennessee, in this exact house. 100%. What does this all have to do with the middle school prom story? Oh, yes, sorry, I yapped a little bit, but the reason that, I can't stay on topic, but the reason that this has to do with the middle school prom story is because my mom was at middle school prom. And I don't want her to think that, I don't want her to think that there's a lot of things I don't want her to think. Okay, well, we talked about this last stream, so I feel comfortable talking about it. I am one of 4. Again, my mom wanted 6, but she got 4. My dad said stop at 4. And I am the only girl. So growing up, there were a lot of differences in the way I kind of got treated, which was chill, I guess. But I definitely felt a little excluded. You're a girl unfollowed. I mean, I don't care what anyone calls me. I'm kind of just here. Then again, a lot of you guys call me a cat. That's like the one thing I don't want to be called, but I am, so we're here. Anyways, gas is first on the list. I want to start working on the songs because I feel as if I have yapped for quite a significant amount of time. But yeah, I do have, what do you mean what's wrong with cats? Nothing is wrong with cats, I'm just not one. 22 minutes of yap? At some point I need to shut up. Hi, Biscuit! Why? There's so much you could have done that wasn't that. There's just so much. Hi, Biscuit. I'm not a cat. Unfortunately, this is a redeem and I will have to sing ya. This physically ails me. She won't leave me alone. I looked up gas. The first thing was Gas, gas, gas. Karaoke, instrumental lyrics. The second thing was a video of Neuro-sama. I have heard too much Neuro. I know the entirety of life simply because my brother has played it so many times. When my brother was visiting, he ate, slept, and actually shit, listening to Neuro-sama videos over and over and over and over and over. We would get in the car and we would drive to like CVS to get something, and he would have a video playing the entire time. Her voice is so ingrained in my brain, I can't actually like get it out. I've had nightmares with her voice in it. I don't know if I'll tell you like the ages and the arrangements of my brothers, but I'd love to tell you guys some like little facts about them. Like that. Like that. Have you heard her original? I don't know. Have I? I don't know. Which original? Sounds like he's fully assimilated. How is that a bad thing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm to blame because he wasn't into VTubers until I started like talking about it all the time. And then I guess he started watching them more. Am I a cat or a fox? I'm neither! I'm neither a cat or a fox. I just... The soap! The soap. The soap came back! Okay, when my brother... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna tell you. I don't care. I don't care. It's Puff. So Puff is in my server. If you ever see Puff, say hi. So Puff was in the bathroom. And he had the soap again. Puff constantly uses a bar of soap for like everything. I don't actually know why. He's always used a bar of soap, never liquid soap. So I found out the same brother that uses, you know, the soap that slowly becomes like a microbiome. No, it is not clean because he leaves the soap in there wet and then it becomes like coagulated and like slick and slimy and it starts to smell. And then all he does is he just picks it up, he rinses it off, and then he uses it again. Anyways, that same brother with the soap microbiome, Puff, I found out that he uses it for his face. Like, he doesn't use it, like, just to wash his body. Like, at least that's not as bad. Like, if you're in the shower and you rinse it off and you use it on your body, but on your face. The same soap that has been sitting there in its own wetness, growing a biofilm, you know, organizing its own developed colony. You're putting that on your face. Anyways, once I found that out, I gave him I offered for him to use like my own personal face wash. And then when he left, he didn't take it with him. So I'm very worried that he's just going to go back to using bars of soap that are left in liquid. So Puff, if you're watching this, please, for the love of God, please invest in some liquid soap. Please stop using bar soap and please stop storing it in like a cup of liquid. For the love of God, like it gets gross, okay? Just stop doing that. If you're watching this, please stop doing that. How can soap smell? But I don't know. I don't know. Just get like a little strainer. You know what, actually, okay. I propose this. Like get a little strainer, right? So like you put it on the top. I can't go back to bar soap after using liquid. That's my exact point. He went back, okay, so he had bar soap, he used liquid soap, and then he went back to using bar soap. I don't understand. How do you go back to that? It's like already liquid. Like with the bar soap, you have to lather it. It just feels wrong. It's soap, it can't get dirty though, what's the problem? If you let it sit long enough in liquid, okay? Like the liquid around it gets gross and... I feel like soap isn't protected from sitting in warmish liquid for long enough. Okay? Liquid soap. No! Give me a second here. Give me a second here. I need to analyze it. Okay. Okay, there's signs of deterioration. Fading color, loss of scent, appearance of orange spots, or a stale or acrid smell. Okay, that's what I was smelling, like the stale or acrid. Okay? I don't think you're supposed to use that. Like, if it's stored wet, how can white soap lose color? I don't know, but if... The dead skin that's so clean. Yes, if you were like using the soap and then just like putting it in a vat of water and then just letting it sit. What do you mean? It's fine. You don't see the problem? Just use liquid soap or put it on like a little strainer so that it doesn't like sit there and get like gross. What? Oh God. There's just... Okay, it says if it changes in color, smell, or texture, it's best to discard it. Well, all three happened and he was still using it. Soap is soap. I've never heard of dirty... Stop! Don't! I am losing hope in all of you! I use foaming soap to bar soap for showers best. You just, like, do at least put it on, like, the little, like, raised divots so that it doesn't sit there and get, like, mushy and smell eventually? Soap is soap! I have no response. I have no response. So apparently soap bars do not spoil in a way that is hazardous to your health provided they are stored correctly. Okay, I don't think this is storing things correctly though. Hold up. I mean, on that side, like liquid soap is a lot easier to not get gross. Would antibacterial bar soap eventually grow bioweapon grade bacteria if left there for long? I don't know! I don't want to know! I don't want to know! Why? I need to figure this out. Is it possible for it to become hazardous? Okay, so soap itself has antimicrobial properties, but when it sits in water, it stays wet and can become soft and mushy, which can create an environment that can support bacterial or mold growth on the surface or in the container. So that's why you're supposed to let it dry between uses, which he was not doing! He was like rubbing it all up on his face, okay? Which there's like a lot of gross things that can get on your face. I mean, your ears are there, your nose is there, alright? And then he's just, I guess, putting it back in the container. That was already wet. And not washing out the container. Great bacteria, those bacteria are not mutate and kill you, they just get tougher. But it's still like could you not just hear me out? You threw it out for him? I'm not gonna be able to do that. He's far away. He's like living elsewhere. Does he have bad skin? Okay, this is not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. Hey. Just because... I'm not continuing this conversation. No, I am. You know what? You know what's the most unfair, godforsaken unfair thing? He has, like, actually good skin. texture issues. Like, his skin is actually nice. Barca, no, do not take this. Do not take this. She's jealous. No, my skin is fine, but like, I feel like I have to take care of my skin. You know? Could be the soap, maybe the mold. I don't know. It's just out competing the negative bacteria on his skin. Have you tried it? No, I have not tried it, and I'm not going to try it. I like my skin routine. I like what I have going. I don't want to do it. You can't make me. Algians? What do you mean Algians? That's my brother. What do you mean Algians? We have the same genetics. We came from the same parents. What do you mean Algians? I hate it here. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. I think we look pretty similar. At least I think. Sometimes people don't see that we look similar. Other times people do. Were you there? I was there. But you know that's not how it works. Yes, but it's like... Come on, leave me alone! It's just not fair. We came from the same parents. It's just not fair. Oh, now I'm the bad guy, Locke. Totally unrelated, but you stand next to this yardstick for a minute. Whatever, guys. Do you like my car? My car. My car. Yes, you're ready 'cause I'm ready for you. It's gonna be so exciting. Got this thrill really deep in my soul. Let's get out, wanna go, come on, get it on. Gonna take my car, gonna sit in. Gonna drive alone till I get you. 'Cause I'm crazy, hot and ready, but you like it. I wanna race to you, shall I go now? Gas, 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 I'm gonna step on the gas. Tonight I'll fly and be a lover. Yeah, 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 I'll be so quick as a flash and I'll be your hero. Gas, 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 I'm gonna run as a flash. Tonight I'll fight to be the winner. Yeah, 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 I'm gonna step on the gas and you'll see the big show. Oh yeah, don't be lazy 'cause I'm burning for you. It's like a hot sensation. Got this power that is taking me out. Yes, I've got a crush on you. Ready now, ready go. Gonna take my car, gonna sit in. Gonna drive alone till I get you. 'Cause I'm crazy, hot and ready, but you like it. I wanna race for you. Shall I go now? Gas, 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 I'm gonna step on the gas. Tonight I'll fly and be a lover. Yeah, 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 I'll be so quick as a flash and I'll be your hero. Gas, 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 I'm gonna run as a flash. Tonight I'll fight to be the winner. Yeah, 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 I'm gonna step on the gas and you'll see the big show. How's timing, by the way? Oh, jeez. What is this rule of it? Excuse me. Gonna take my car. Do you like my car? 'Cause I'm crazy, hot and ready, but you like it. I wanna race to you. Shall I go now? Gas, 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 I'm gonna step on the gas. Tonight I'll fly and be a lover. Yeah, 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 I'll be so quick as a flash and I'll be your hero. Gas, 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 I'm gonna run as but he's a very, very good person. Like, actually. The brother I'm talking about, Puff, very, very good person. Like, he's the type of dude that, like, if you needed a ride home at, like, 2 a.m., he'd be like, yeah, no problem, man. Like, he's the type of dude that, like, everyone else is bringing, like, a plate of cookies to the function. He is hand-baking something for everyone. Like, he's a really good person. Thank you so much for the sub, Kim. Thank you. Thank you so much. I will say, as far as relationships go, I don't think he's really interested in getting to a relationship right now, which is totally understandable. He keeps his standards high, as he should. But like, not at all in like a way that he's ever put anyone down. Like, he's gotten confessed to before, but he's definitely not the kind of person who would be like, oh, they're not good enough for me. He just kind of knows, I think, what he wants from a partner, and he hasn't found that yet, and that's totally cool. It's totally cool because, he has neuro. No kidding. Not actually. But he does consume a frightening amount of neural content. It's the bar soap effect? What is it? Also, it's not at all a bad thing to be single. Like, it's not at all a bad thing. Because I feel like you have a lot of time to, like, really understand what you want. And uphold your standards. Don't, like... If someone says you have high standards, like, oh, I want someone who's gonna take me out every Friday night, and, I don't know, what, I think there is someone for everyone. There's someone for everyone. Don't lower your standards just to find a date. It's not gonna be good for you in the long run. Thanks, Bubs. How do you feel about one of us being your... Are you guys hitting on my family members again? That is 2 for 2! Okay, actually no, that is 3 for 3. 4 for 4 maybe! I don't know. You guys have hit on my dad? You guys have asked if my mom is single? You guys have asked if now my brother? I think as long as the standards aren't unrealistic. I mean, if they're unrealistic... I mean, I'm sure you'll realize that eventually. But, like, oh, I want someone who is an eldritch god. Like, maybe that's not attainable. Maybe. I actually, you know what? You do you. You do you. Do I have any single plushies? Don't touch them. Don't even look at them. Those are my children. They don't exist. Back off. Back off. You look gonna be 6 feet under, buddy? Ask if my plushies are single again. Do it. I dare you. I'm not hearing you saying you're opposed to having Chad as your in-laws. If any of you could beat any of the standards that they have, totally. I mean, I want to see my siblings as happy as, like, the next person. And maybe not as happy as the next person. Again, because we all grew up so sheltered, we have a really good sibling bond. I would say, like, if we ever cooked something, we'd always offer it to the other person. If we had something that we wanted to do and we couldn't find anybody to do it with, like, we would play games together. Like, there's because we were kind of stuck together, we kind of relied on each other, if that makes sense. So, I'm very happy with the kind of family I have, and I love my siblings, honestly. And even though, well, there were times where they definitely made me feel a little alienated for being a girl, but that eventually, like, fell away. It was definitely during, like, the teenage years where they're like, girls are super different, but, like, they're not really. Especially I guess I didn't really have many female friends either, so it wasn't like I was trying to alienate them either. I feel like I could use a cute story. I met my wife in kindergarten. We've been married for That is so cute! That is so cute! Oh, that is so cute! That is so cute! Were you like friends in kindergarten or did you hate each other? That's adorable! I do actually want to know though. Were you like hanging out and like drawing stuff together or like stealing each other's crayons and throwing them at each other? Childhood best friend? Well, they met. They met in kindergarten. However, it's not like they may not have been. You kissed her during. That is so cute. That is actually so adorable. Oh my god. Go off. That is so adorable. I know you guys are married. Oh my gosh. That's beautiful. I mean, it takes a lot of. I mean, how long were you guys dating? Like, when did you start dating? Was it like you knew each other in kindergarten, then you kind of grew apart, and then you came back together? I mean, that's so weird. Usually when people talk about that, it's like, oh, I was in a high school relationship, we grew apart, and then we grew back together, or college relationship, then grew apart, then grew back together. But like, kindergarten? M. Lockhart and Mrs. M. Lockhart sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. That's so cute though. Yeah, but when did you guys, I guess, start dating? If you say kindergarten, I'm gonna lose it. Most stable relationship known to men starts dating in kindergarten and grows up and gets married and spends 13 years. I don't think anything could beat that. That's crazy. I am excited for the update on that. Philly moved to a different state in 3rd grade and I found her again after high school. Wait, and you guys remember that? That is so, like, guys, some kindergartners don't even have empathy, let alone, like, emotional permanence. Like, are you kidding me? That's adorable. That's so cute. That's a pretty picturesque relationship. I mean, yeah, I'm sure a lot of stuff happened between 3rd grade and high school, but that's really adorable.
Oh, shoot. Okay. We're going low now. That is really adorable. I love hearing, like, stories of, like, oh, we grew apart or we were separated, but we came back together. I think that those are so touching because I guess you had the option to let go, but you didn't have to. Or maybe just like fate, kind of. Like, yeah. The idea of fate, not that fate is like real, or maybe it is, I don't know. I don't really care that much. That's like my philosophy on everything. Is fate real? I don't know. If I knew if it was, would it even matter? That's the same philosophy I have on stuff like religion. Like, what happens after death? I don't know. I'll be dead. I don't think I really care at that point. You know? That's kind of the thought I have on it. Live until I die. Yeah. I was in kindergarten. My brother did marry his high school sweetheart. I've got an adorable nephew that chills out completely whenever he hears Vivaldi. Just Vivaldi. Other classical music doesn't necessarily do the trick. Bro can't even speak, but he's got preferences. That is so cute. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. Vivaldi. I mean, not bad. I'm trying to think of like songs that I've heard before. It's not bad I think everybody has preferences. I also think a lot of people are the same person they are at birth. Have I ever been in love? Yes, with these peelable mango gummies that I'm currently consuming now. What was I gonna say? Baji suddenly sounds like a big sister now. Well, if you need any big sisterly advice, I will put my whole caboose into it. I'll give it a shot, yeah. No, yeah, what I was saying about, like, a lot of people are they have a lot of attributes that they had when they were children. One of my siblings hated being held as a baby, and now he is, like, extremely emotionally distant. Just one of those things. I love him though, and he loves me. He's just really bad at like wanting to be held or like crying or like accepting vulnerability. Not even accepting vulnerability. I don't think he even has vulnerability. Like every once in a while, he'll just say something like totally out there. You don't know which brother this is, but like, he's so weird. He won't talk to me for months, and then he'll be like, Baji, you really need to put yourself out there. Like, the other day, me and my partner were at a con, and we got naked in front of 200 people. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah. Okay. And then the other day, you guys also don't know which brother this is, so this is totally fine. The other day, I was scrolling on TikTok. I don't really use TikTok as often as I know a lot of people do, but unfortunately, because I had my phone number in there, I found his femboy cosplay account.
You know what? Actually, we're moving on. We're moving on. Actually, I'm not saying anything more. Thank you. You don't know which sibling this is. What if it's not even a sibling? What if it's my cousin? You'll never know. Anyway. I have multiple of them. Anyways. I'm sure that he wouldn't care. He wouldn't care. You know what? I'm leaving it. No, I'm leaving it at that. I'm leaving it at that. And I will never drop the link. I'm not allowing you guys to lust over one of my beloved siblings, okay? Anyways, I have a lot of interesting characters. I have a lot of interesting characters in my family, and I love them all. My TikTok is also how fun. Like sometimes I want stop, Zara, stop. I really hope you guys haven't come across any of them. Anyways, you don't know him. He knows you exist, but you don't know him. So I can leave it at that. I can leave it at that. Thank you for coming to my stream where I reveal all my deepest, darkest family secrets. Does he do a cat? I am not answering any of your questions. I refuse. It was a funny little tidbit, and that's it. Anyways, I messaged this said brother about it, definitely been like more terrified about people finding out. They brought it up. Of course I did. I was like, hey bro, what's the... Again, we have a good sibling relationship. Like all of my siblings that I like, we talk as if we've known each other our whole lives, which we have. Like we're friends. We're actually friends. And no, he was just like, yeah, that's me. And like, he didn't actually know that people... He didn't know that he had his phone number on there, so I think he took it off, which is good, but just one of those things. Just one of those things. Anyways. My family is funky. You don't know which sibling it is. Maybe I'm lying, because, you know, I do that to keep my privacy. Maybe it's not even a sibling of mine. Maybe it's a cousin. Anyways. How many of his class? No! Apparently, possibly people from his job. So, the thing I brought it up to him. We're gonna sing Copycat now. Maybe it's not me! Even if it was, you'd never know. God damn it. Oh my gosh, wait, this is not the right copycat, but do you guys remember this one? I never do this one. I'm scratch again, gotta go. Just fine. You say everything you like to hear. It's funny how much I feel like I'm looking in a mirror. Yeah, but I like this one. I haven't done this one in a long, long time. I don't even know if I've ever done this one. How it goes, but I like that one. Alright. That was just me trying to remember how that one went. I might learn that one another time. This is the actual one that was requested though. Don't be cautious, don't be kind. You committed, I'm your crime. Push my button anytime. You got your finger on the trigger, but your trigger finger's mine. Silver dollar, golden flame. Dirty water, poison rain. Perfect murder, take your aim. I don't belong to anyone, but everybody knows my name. Psych. By the way, you've been uninvited, 'cause all you say are all the same things I did. Copycat trying to cut my manner. Watch your back when you can't watch mine. Copycat trying to cut my glamour. Why so sad, bunny? Can't help mine. Messed up a little bit. Thank you for bearing with me. Sorry I yapped so much. I'm 110% going to get like a message after this saying, why did you talk about that on stream? Probably from Z. Actually, before stream, Z was giving me tips on like how to, because I was complaining to Z, I was like, okay, I have this terrible habit of like not knowing how to fill dead air sometimes. Sometimes I will stare off into the void and not know how to like string along things or what to talk about. So I was like, I should make talking points. And she was like, okay, you should talk about like normal everyday stuff. Like you should talk about, I think the example that Z gave was like, you should talk about how you hate when people go to the 15 items or less part of the store and the checking out thing. God, what are these even called? I forget. I haven't been outside. I have been outside, but I don't remember it. Like before. Okay, give me a second. When you check out, right? Z was like, you should talk about how like, oh, like you hate when people bring more than 15 items to the 15 items or less. The express lane! Yes, the self-checkout express lane, yep. Right. And I was like, no one's gonna believe that. No one's, me talking about doing normal everyday stuff, no one's gonna believe that. I'm a 2D anime girl on the internet. Like, I could try to BS this. I could try to BS this, but no one would believe me. Not only that, how many people are going to relate to that? It's mostly arson and threats to life. Wait, what? Like living? Anyways, I very much appreciate Z's belief in me being a normal person. Thank you for that. Or maybe just the idea that I could BS something like that. I don't know, what's another normal thing? I mean, I can't drive, but I could make up something about driving. Wait, the cat timer's already up? Okay. Alright. How do I still have clothes on my... How do you... There's literally like 2 pieces! I will be back. I'm gonna tidy that up and become a cat. I'll be right back. How do you even see that? I'm actually getting kind of like... This is messed up. I shouldn't have to clean midstream. Okay, is that better? Are you pleased? Are you pleased? Are you happy? Is that... Oh God, Jesus Christ! Sorry. I should clean every stream? Oh, frick, I'm still a cat. Hold up. Alright, gotcha. Trip? I'm not going to trip! No tripping!
Yeah. Yeah. Are you happy? Can you stop guilting me now, Grand? Are you pleased with yourself? I bet you have dishes on it.
Stop! No, I don't! You can't even see them! Stop! give up. Oh, it's in my DMs? Okay, sis. Yeah, sure. No problem. Hey y'all, Bajiru here. I want you Tone Bajis to know that I like eating mold, and if I'm not doing that, then I'm photosynthesizing. I do not like eating mold. I have eaten mold before, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Mainly on bread, because I don't know why. I always forget I have bread, like in the kitchen, and then I'll be like, oh right, I have bread, and then I'll just take a chomp, and then I'll realize. Not really ideal. Not really ideal. Give that clip to Barney and let him cook. Barney cooks so quickly, I'm actually astonished. It's really good too. It's like instant ramen. Like it's really, really quick, and it's really yummy. Every time he does it. Every time he makes something. Like, sometimes he makes memes while we are doing something. Like during anime nights? During the movie. I don't even know. Moldy bread, moldy soap definitely runs in the family. I don't know if mold is like a characteristic of a family. Or like a genetic factor. Is mold consumption a genetic factor? Mold is kind of cool though. Okay, so we did copycat. Now I get to do Once Upon a Time. Guys, we are an hour into stream. I have sung 2 songs. This is a new record. I am genuinely wondering if I keep this in like the music category. Like, do you guys feel cheated? Do you feel as if you clicked on the stream expecting like someone to serenade you for a couple hours? Because that's usually what a lot of people in this thing, it's what I expect. Okay, well that's good. I will say that new record for most songs sung in an... That is not true! I like to bake fresh bread. I brought some to work the other day to share with security, and my bread ended up starting a fight in the security office. So what you're telling me is, not only did you meet your wife in kindergarten, and I guess supposedly it was your first kiss. That is so adorable, by the way. You met your wife in kindergarten. You have now been married for 13 years. You live like the cutest life ever. You also know how to cook good bread. You know how to bake good bread. Why did I say cook? You know how to bake good bread. Bread that is worth fighting over. Your life is so cute. It is unbearable. Your life is so adorable. It is giving me physical pain and insecurity. I wish my life was half that cute. Yeah? It's so adorable. It's actually so adorable. People living endlessly cuter lives than I am. Locke is the main character in the most wholesome slice of life, and that's what it feels like! Everything Locke has ever said has just been like soft and fluffy. Soft and fluffy and picturesque. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. A little bit envious. I'm turning green with envy. Yeah. You got to meet your wife in kindergarten, and I pretend to be a 2D anime girl on the internet while dressed up as a cat that I don't want to be. I don't know. There's some... I have a feeling one of these outcomes is a little more ideal than the other. You're not a 2D anime girl? No, that's... I am. No! Erase that from your mind. Ooh, I'm hypnotizing you. You never heard that. You never heard that. That never happened. That never happened. Honestly though, my dad introduced me to anime early on enough that like I swear to God, I dreamed in only anime style cutscenes. Like from the ages of like babyhood to probably... When did I start watching like actual movies? Like, I mainly subsisted off of anime.
Dancing bears, painted waves, things I almost remember, and a song someone sings once upon a December. Someone holds me safe and warm. Horses prance through a silver storm. Figures dancing gracefully across my memory. Someone holds me safe and warm. Horses prance through a silver storm. Figures dancing gracefully across my memory. Far away, long ago, glowing dim as an ember, things my heart used to know, things it yearns to remember. And a song someone sings once upon a
Anyhow. No, there's only 2 dimensions, guys. We all know this. The 3rd and 4th are just theorized.
Thank you, Irene. I will speak like this for a little bit.
Actually, I do have to do like, whoa! Alright, here, let me go ahead and move all the ones that have been requested. Oh my god! 4 people requested life. That's kind of crazy. Alright? We do give me in that life. The 4th temporal. That I can't even comprehend the 3rd. What would that even look like, guys? I only know 2 dimensions. I'm about to go really out of it, primarily for the fact that there is barely any time to breathe in this entire song. And that's okay. That's okay. You're not supposed to breathe. Because breathing isn't real. Give me a second here. There's no space to breathe because unfortunately the individual who's saying this isn't actually like a person. So we are competing with some tough competition. give it our best shot. Show you just who I am. You know I would. The memories we made fade. I realize we'll never be the same. I can't. You see my view. I do. What's fake? What's true? You go on and grow past by all that I've known, and I'm left here all alone. Recycled thoughts, I'm that keep racing in my head till there's nowhere left to go. Waiting for you, what am I to do? What am I to do when you're gone? When you're gone, when you're gone, and it's overdue. Voices calling to voices that I knew all along. When you're gone, my hands reach up onto my face, and I don't feel a thing, and I never realize. Life in me is lies, and every day I'm changing and my thoughts keep rearranging, and I don't know if it's a real or fiction. My memory is hazy, can't be sure if what I'm thinking still lie. Don't let me go, I can't go. You go on and grow past by all that I've known, and I'm left here all alone. Recycled thoughts, I'm that keep racing in my head till there's nowhere left to go. I'm always waiting for you. What am I to do? What am I to do when you're gone? When you're gone, when you're gone, and it's overdue. Voices calling to voices that I knew all along. When you're gone, my hands reach up onto my face, and I don't feel a thing, and I never realize the pain. This thing I call life. I'm fighting just to find. Oh no. Hello. Waiting here for you. What am I to do? What am I to do when you're gone? When you're gone, when you're gone, and it's overdue. Voices calling to voices that I knew all along. When you're gone, my hands reach up onto my face, and I don't feel a thing, and I never realize the pain. This thing I call life. Was it on time? I know that the timing for that one kind of gets funky sometimes. Alright, thank you Locke and Beast and Anon and Block for requesting that one. Sometimes I swear the timing likes to screw me over at random intervals. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks, Locke. Awesome. Okay, we get to do gimme. guys.
There's not a soul out there, no one to hear my prayer. Give me a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me chase the shadows away? Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness to the break of the day. Give me a man after midnight. Give me a man after midnight.
Alright, thank you so much. I don't know how to use so that my connection is better. I really don't know. Thank you so much, Lima and Anon. Up next is Naivety. It's been a long time since I've done this one. Oh my gosh, today. Songs that I've written? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ah. It's very warm in here. There actually might be a reason for that. Maybe I should open the window. It's like very hot in here, and I can't imagine my computer's enjoying it. It's kind of on its last legs anyways. We should hydrate. Let's tune this. Close enough. Alright. Yeah, it's still going. I got your idea. Yeah. Shoot. Every time someone reminds me, I have to, yeah. This is, Naivety. Should be good. Hi. child in my arms, the little girl I used to cradle in my heart. Let me remember that sweet look upon her face before the world came down to take her innocence away. Thank you, Meta. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. My fingers, ouch. Thank you, Lock. Thank you, Neon. Have you guys ever wanted me to talk about the lyrics in this song? Thank you so much, sir. Or is it pretty self-explanatory? I don't know. No, actually, no. I know sometimes you guys want me to talk about it. Another time it's like, no, Baji. Oh, a tweet redeem? Oh, which was it? Shoot. I can find it. Tweet redeem. Oh, it's Linguini. Hold up. Have you tried that tea? I think it's still coming in the mail. What song was that? It was one I wrote. It's called Naivety. I haven't released like anything though. I'm a silly guy. Okay, I will do a little lyric review for you guys. I forgot what size I used to make this. Oh, that doesn't look right either. What if I like really big? No, that doesn't. You know what? Here. We're just gonna have to adjust. Something like that. Oh, this was like the prompt. I can delete the prompt. But like sense of nostalgia. Here. It kind of describes most of the song, I guess. So, my eyes are open, vivid vision like a stain on my imagination. So, you open your eyes to see everything that's new. This is referenced in like the bridge as well. Like my eyes are open, like I see things that I didn't see before. Everything that I'm seeing is vivid, and it's a stain on the things that I think, the things that I'd imagine will be. Like it's a stain, like it dampens it and stuff. Makes it, I guess, like dirtier. That's kind of what I meant by stain. Is there such a thing as knowing far too much, being burnt by the very light you crave so strong to touch? So you know, like, you don't know you didn't want something sometimes until you have it, you know? But also it's like, you want knowledge, but the very knowledge that you can consume can bite you in the back, kind of thing, if that makes sense. So, you find out things that you didn't necessarily want to know, and it burns you. It changes you for good. So, I know that growing old is a privilege that too many good men lost. Like, I've had a lot of people that haven't made it to the age that I'm at. Even so, I'm sat here struggling to truly justify the cost. So even so that I have made it this far in life, I'm struggling to accept what comes with growing old, which are certain realities. Or you know, just this person. I don't have to just have to be me. It could be anyone. Oh, child me, cradled in the womb of my naivety. So, like, as a child, you're cradled in the womb, but you are also cradled in naivety. Like, you don't know. You're like ignorant. You don't know anything about anything. You don't know how screwy some things are. Oh, child me, born again to leave all that in. So, like, born again, so, like, learning all the things you do and having, like, a second birth. Like, I will say that when I was younger, I maybe had a lot more hope in a lot of things. And in some ways I still have that hope, but in some ways I have grown to accept that some things aren't quite all, puppies and rainbows, you know? So you're born again, but instead of, yeah, you're born again, but you know, like when you're born, you're like, you're safe in the womb, but then you're born to leave peace, if that makes sense. That was definitely the idea behind that visual. Being brought into the world to experience what life is, but also to experience what comes with that, which is a lot of change and growth and pain. Oh child me, don't forget the person who you were and you could be. So like the idealized version you have of yourself as a child. Like, oh, I want to help people, I want to be a good person, I want to be there for everyone, and that kind of thing. And then some people just, I guess, stop doing that. So like, don't forget the person you could be. Don't forget the ideals you had, you know? Like, things grow and change, but like, this is like not losing the connection with, not becoming too jaded. My eyes are open, but this vision burns with bitter, gross detail. So like, my eyes are open again as in the beginning. Like, I see what the world is like, but it hurts. My innocence is dying as you try to lift the veil. So you lift the veil of naivety that you have put over all of these things. You know, like you aren't necessarily told it's gonna be this bad some places. But as you lift that veil, it's starting to die away. Is reality that life is passing as you squirm and flail? Oh child. Sometimes you feel kind of helpless, that you can't control the things that are around you, that you're struggling, that you're fighting. And life is passing. The years are passing and you are struggling and you are fighting and the years are still passing and it feels like you haven't gotten anywhere or really succeeded in anything, and yet you're struggling so hard for it, you know? And then the next part is, I've tried to wipe away these tears, but as they flow, they leave a scar I can't erase. So I've tried to wipe away these tears, but they have permanently damaged myself. So they leave a scar. The mixture is acidic, like it burns away the softness etched upon my face. So like the softness you have when you're younger, the gentleness. This is also about like not losing that. Why, like even if it hurts, don't forget that softness and that gentleness and that hope that you had. But like the tears, it's so hard to feel. Like you keep feeling and feeling and crying and hurting because of the way some things are. And it starts to eat away at you. Like sometimes it's hard to care. It's hard to keep caring because it hurts. It hurts to keep caring, you know? So it's burning away that softness, that care, that love, because it hurts. So, oh love, I know that people change, but maybe I'm not made to love this life. So it's like the idea that you're growing and changing, but I don't think I'm changing into a person that can love living like this. And then, oh love, I know that it's reality, but none of that. Oh, no, I can't type. But none of that means much to me. This can't be right. Like, this is not what they told me life would be. Like, I think when everyone's a kid, they have like this idealized version. Maybe when you're really, really little. An idealized idea of what life maybe will be like when you're grown up. Maybe things will be better or it'll change. And then it goes back to the chorus, oh child me. This is not a happy song, by the way, and don't like take any of this too. The one thing you should take away from this song, if anything, is don't forget the person you were. Don't forget the person you could be. They told us life would be like Lockhart's life. Truly, like storybooks and movies and feel-good things. There are some things in life that are like that, and when you find those, cherish them. But some things aren't, and that's a difficult pill to swallow. So that's the chorus again, and then the bridge is, let me live and never question anything again. Never ask, why is this so terrible? Why is this the way it is? You know? Let me live, stop screaming to the heavens, asking when it'll stop, when I'll get something that I want, you know, something like that. When I will feel stable, whatever, you know, anything, it could be anything. Let me live and breathe and love and laugh and fucking be again. Like, let me just exist. I feel like when you're younger, you just exist, and that's enough. You know? Yeah. You just exist, and that's enough. And sometimes it feels like just to exist isn't enough. I mean, it is. It very much is. But, and nowadays, it really just doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like that is enough. Without consequence for hoping, this feels beautiful again. Just let me live without hoping that things will be good. Let me just live, you know? Let me live, let me breathe into my lungs the good and just. Like, just let me feel the good, just things. Let me never see the days of hate and lust, these things that we've grown to understand, that we've grown to learn about. Let me live a life that never was at all. That idealized version of living that we had as children. Live in fantasy, I'll be delusional. I'll remember everything she felt that day. Remember what it was like to be a child, to live those things, to live that euphoria before the people came to take her love away, that love for life, that enjoyment. Let me forget the things I learned of man and cruelty, the things I learned of people that are unkind to others, of cruelty, of people hurting each other, or just never promise me a life of impossible beauty. Like, don't give me this idealized version of what life will be, you know? And then, this is just me screaming. This is me screaming because I get pretty emotional at this point, so if I need to scream, I will scream for a little bit, and then I'll do my eyes are open and I cannot close them, because wrote all this because you burnt something in the microwave. Sometimes it happens, man, okay? They don't tell you these things happen. They don't tell you microwaves malfunction and sometimes explode. Let me remember the small child in my arms. So like, me. Let me remember me as a small child. The little girl I used to cradle in my heart. That little girl me that I used to cradle, used to hold, used to cherish. Let me remember the sweet look upon her face. Let me remember how beautiful it was to feel that way before the world came down to take all of her innocence away. So this is kind of just like, remember that childlike love for the world. Remember that you can still have that in some ways. That you should still remember that. Don't forget the person who you were and the child you wanted you to be. Like, obviously we can't be like superheroes with mutant powers, but we can be good, and we can be loving, and we can, oh jeez, oh boy, alright. I guess we're idling it now. Very lovely. Thank you very much. That's very happy about that. Oh god. With the cat outfit. With the cat outfit, by the way. Give me a second here. Oh, cat timer is done. I don't actually know what's, hold on. I think that it's supposed to like auto trigger, right? what's going on. Is this? Oh, okay, there it went. It took a second, but there it went. Thank goodness. Alright, awesome. Lindy disease lyrics, that's so embarrassing. No, go for it, Linguini. Absolutely, no, I'm totally down. Also, I think that's very, things that are deep are very subjective, honestly. Like, if I had just gotten in a car accident and I saw something about getting hurt in a car accident, it would probably hit me a lot deeper than, like, if somebody's bird died, you know? That just reminds me, I got in a car accident once, and my university told me, that sucks. They were like, oh, okay, that sucks, but you're not gonna get credit for the class. I was like, I literally can't make it there. I just got in a car accident. The car is totaled. And they're like, yeah, that sucks, but like, we're gonna have to give you an F. Like, I was like, what do you mean? I physically can't get there. Like, I don't know. I feel like there should be exceptions for that. Due to the new federal regulations, I'm legally required to close them. I am a cat and officially accept all of the responsibilities that come with it. Insert my favorite pasta? You can't do that to me. I don't know what my favorite pasta is. Actually, no, I do. Nearest. My favorite pasta is the closest. Lithium iron. Okay, hold up. Linguini is the great chili. Absolutely. Honestly, linguini is fine. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Should have thought before crashing the car. I didn't crash the car! I was just in it! My favorite pasta is linguine. Looks really yummy. I want linguine now. Well, now I post that and get everybody to argue with me about, Huh. Interesting. Sorry. Whenever I open up Twitter, it's always something. This site. Keeping me updated on all the hustle and bustle. Sometimes a lot of bustle. Not much hustle. A lot of bustle. Alright. Need to add between weekend. It really does. Very interesting. Your Twitter is only art and cute geckos? There's a lot of... If I follow you, don't take this to heart. There's a lot of people like don't look into this or anything. There's a lot of people I follow that I've muted. Mostly because every time I open up my Twitter, there's some big old honkers. And I don't want the people around me seeing that. I'm terrified of being around some family members and opening up my phone to big old titters, you know? Does that sound? Oh, sorry, I'm eating gummies. mixture, but sometimes they do retweet a fair amount of honkers. Also, there's some people that follow that like didn't used to draw honkers or like make honkers or post honkers. And then they post honkers, which is totally fine. I still want to support them. Even if I don't like honkers, like I still want to support them. Because it's a totally valid thing to do. If you wanna draw honkers because you don't wanna, I don't know, work in like an office cubicle or something, like that's totally valid, I get that. But it's rough. It's rough out there. You do what you gotta do, okay? I'm not gonna judge you. A lot of people seem to be doing what they gotta do. Alright, we did naivety. I can put down this. Over here. Oh, you can disable it. I didn't know you could do that. I ought to use Twitter more. That's actually really cool. After this, I think I'm going to make like a really big bowl of noodles. I think that sounds good. Oh shoot, there's another one that is triple desired. Hold up. Those get priority, the ones that have multiple requests behind them. Instant. I'm probably gonna make mee goreng. I always do mee goreng. It's so good. It's such a go-to for me. I've been having it since I was a little kid. It's so good. It's such a bit, and then I make like an egg, and oh, it's so good. It's so good. Actually, though, what do you guys put on your mee goreng? It's really good. I don't know. Soy sauce with sugar in it. It's so good. It's always gonna be the goat. Anything that is made with like, we're from Indonesia. Yes! That's like a Southeast Asian thing. Putting brown sugar in your soy sauce and cooking with it. So good. And then mee goreng. There is already sugar in your mee goreng. What do you mean? What do you mean? There's always been, you just didn't know. There's always been sugar in your mee goreng. It's always been there. No one told you? No one told you? Who didn't tell this guy? Yes, sugar is often an ingredient in mee goreng. It's a key component in the sweet soy sauce that is often used to flavor the noodles. No one told Eric. Have you been thinking around some like sugar-free diet? Yes, but it's in like the not the sugar. I'm talking like the actual like the noodles. Like when you make them. Like done. Like you add the I don't even know what it's called. The soy sauce that's sweet. When you add the sugar to the soy sauce, it's very Southeast Asian to do that, by the way. Just add sugar. Just add sugar to things. What's another example of that? I can only pull from like Filipino stuff. On the noodle, I thought you sprinkled sugar. No. When do they replace the aspartame and make a mee goreng diet? I mean, it's still carbs. That's still carbs. Can't do it with noodles. Okay, so guys, mee goreng is like, I've only had it like instant noodle type. I'm sure you can make it from scratch, but it's what got my mom through college, and so she just always bought it. Here. I will open an image for you guys to appreciate. So this is mee goreng. Indomie, yeah, from Indomie. Yeah, very based. But yeah, this is what we got. It's like instant noodles but different. What does my name mean? Bajiru? Just basil. Just means basil. But yeah. I was in a Japanese company for a while, and now I am independent. 私の名前はバチルです。よろしくお願いします。Or something like that. Couldn't introduce myself casually. I don't really know. I don't really know. I went super formal when I was in that. For to be independent? Yeah, I think so. I think so. But if you've never had Indomie, I recommend grabbing a pack, trying it. They're usually pretty cheap. I don't know, I guess it depends on where you live. Yes, I was in a corporation before. Thank you so much, guys. I don't think any of my gen mates... Yeah, all my gen mates graduated. Actually, funny story. All my gen mates graduated. Didn't tell me they were graduating. I came back from vacation. Everyone had graduated. And so I was like, hey guys, I'm putting in my notice. Isn't Bond gone now? Nope, Bond is still around. I think they're doing other things though. Anyways, came back. There was a lot of stuff that happened in that thing. There was like beef. This is gonna sound really bad. Maybe it's not gonna sound bad at all. People take this too seriously. People take this way too seriously. Like, does this actually matter? Like, is it worth getting an argument over 2D anime women? Like, is it actually worth it? Like, without going too deep into it, there was a lot of like drama in that corporation going on, and the only thing I disagreed with that I really hope has been changed is there was a lot of stress put on the staff, which is something genuinely to be disappointed in because that is someone's livelihood and that's how someone's living. But it was a very, very small corporation to join, and I don't think anybody was joining it thinking that they were gonna like make it big or earn enough to pay their bills. I mean, I don't even think the people working there were making enough to pay their bills. It's just it's a really small company, you know? So if you're joining a real small company, it's very unlikely that they're gonna help you like fully subsist off of them unless they have some crazy infrastructure in place to make that possible, to make that something you can do. Anyways, I thought I was just kind of joining a little company and we're gonna work from the ground up. I think there were a lot of miscommunications because the staff, I think they only had one person on staff that was bilingual. And then everybody else only spoke Japanese, which was a huge issue because they had like 6 talents that spoke little to no Japanese and like only English pretty much. And I know me and a couple other people made an attempt, but it's like, I feel like if I don't know. No one for that person handled Baji. Yes, I was a pain to translate for. I really adored my manager because I could tell that she was working really hard, even though a lot of things weren't getting through and there were a lot of miscommunications. I could tell that she was genuinely working hard and she genuinely had work ethic. I think it's really just that they put too much stress on one person. Which company am I talking about? I used to be in Bond, and honestly, all love to them. All love to them. I met a lot of good people on their staff. So, like, no matter what happened or things that occurred, there were a lot of things that recently, after I left, I heard that a lot of things happened that I wasn't there for. So I cannot speak on, but I will say a lot of things happened that are very concerning, and I hope that everyone there is doing better and there have been changes made. Again, they put a lot of stress on their staff, unnecessary stress on their staff that could sometimes be overwhelming. So there's a lot of changes that had to happen there. Did I get the rundown from you? I still need to get the rundown from you. I got a little bit of it, but I do need to get the rundown from you. All I can say, I can't speak on how they are now, I can say is from the people that I met and the people that I knew, all love to them. And I genuinely care about some of the staff I met because they were very kind to me particularly. Again, I was able to leave exactly as I am. I was invited back. I did refuse, and there were no repercussions for that. I mean, it would be crazy if there were, but I mean, all love to all the people I knew, all love to the people in the future, and I hope that they're doing well. But I do want to say, some people take this way too seriously. Like, the smack-talking people behind their back is never going to be okay. Like, especially if you, like, talk to them every day. I don't know, mention it. If you don't like them, that's okay. You don't gotta be friends. It's the internet. There's, like, what, billions of people here now? You don't gotta be friends with them. If you don't like someone, it's not always necessary to, like, talk smack about them. Sometimes maybe you're just different people. I like apples, they like oranges. What is it? Is it now their responsibility to say, I hate that they like apples. I could never like apples. I like oranges way better, because oranges are better in every way. They're stupid for liking apples. How can you like someone that's stupid that likes apples? It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. Just let them like apples. Let them like oranges. Because I finally watch. Hi, Vanessa! YouTube corpos often seem to be involved in drama. It's guys, I think it's like enclosed. It's like you're just you're thrown into like a private Discord, and then you're like interacting with people you don't know. And if like one person doesn't necessarily have like you don't know these people, right? They don't know you. So it should be a responsibility to like try to get to know them and understand them and give them the benefit of the doubt. Regardless, you're stuck together, right? So give them the benefit of the doubt and talk things out. The only issue I have experienced as far as like corporations go, and I'm not gonna say like I was involved in anything particularly, but it's like people don't want to talk. People don't want to resolve things. Sometimes people just, I don't know. Sometimes people just believe the worst of someone and run with it, and they're like, my first impression is the last impression. Sometimes get a second impression, get a third, get a fourth, get a fifth. Like, maybe after 5, that's too many impressions, but you can't always go off of first impressions. Like, first impressions are important. Like, obviously, if they say something like, I want to, and don't quote me on this, like America, I want to bomb the White House. Like, that's a pretty big first impression that is not so great, right? Yeah? But if it's something like, again, I like apples and not oranges. Why would you go out of your way to put that person down? Sure, you don't like them, so just don't talk to them. You don't like them, don't talk to them. There are too many people on the internet to like, go to hell and back constantly. But then I can't even say that because that's a generalization. Obviously, if someone is saying bomb the White House, then say, hey, don't do that. But like, if somebody is saying literally like, I like apples and I like oranges, there is no need to like get really, really, really mad at that person, okay? If it is something equatable to apples and oranges, if it is something equatable to that they're gonna bomb the White House, then like, no. Then like, obviously that is entirely different. But I'm very literally saying that some people will get into arguments over things as small as that. I'm saying that way too much because I don't really know what else to say. Set someone's car on fire? I mean, that's really small, but like not really small. I don't know. That's just what I mean. I would get so mad if someone says they don't like pasta and don't want a monthly. I just genuinely think there's really no need. And honestly, if you think someone's being rude to you, there's a billion rude people in the world. Just ignore them. I could go out and find someone rude right now. I could probably go to the grocery store. I smiled at someone the other day and they frowned at me. Maybe I have a bad smile. Anyways, but like, I'm not gonna hold it against that person. Maybe they had a bad day. I don't know. There's explanations for these kinds of things. I'm not gonna let it like personally affect me. It's not that big a deal. It's just not that big a deal. Like if I feel hurt by that, if I feel hurt by someone else's opinion of me, am I gonna stop being who I am? I mean, I tried that. It does not go so well. At the end of the day, you're kind of stuck with yourself. So, honestly, that's kind of a good thing, though. If you like mac and cheese, why not be proud that you like mac and cheese? That is such a bad example. That is such a bad way to explain what I'm saying. But it's like, if you are the kind of person, like, let's say I'm embarrassed that I do karaoke. Like, oh, why don't I do, like, why am I not a really, really good gamer? Like, sure, that would be cool, and I get the hype of watching someone who is a really good gamer and being like, wow, they're so cool and awesome because their hands move fast, which is honestly pretty cool. I can't move my hands that fast, and I could never move my hands that fast. That's why I was never really good at sports. But all I mean is, why not be proud of the things that you're good at and the things that you enjoy? You know, because those are your things. And if you want to work towards being good at certain things, then go for it. And even if it's just not something you're good at, even if it's just a passion, if you enjoy doing those things, why not be proud of that? Be proud of the things that you enjoy because they bring you joy. Don't let someone tell you that, like, oh, that sucks. I mean, you're gonna die alone. Okay, like, not actually, not alone. I'm sure you will have many loved ones around you, but, like, you were stuck with you. The coolest person in the whole world, the coolest person in the whole world is gonna die. Think of the coolest person you think of, and they are gonna end up in the ground same as you. Not if I can help it, buddy. Tune in a stream when we're, like, in our 90s. I'll be right here. Stop! Please, you will literally not die alone! Like you will have like 30 cousins around you. I will die alone. Not you either! Not you either! We'll die alone together, yeah. At the end of the day, like, okay. This I actually will. What I actually mean is, we are going to pass away, and every cool person in the world is also going to pass away. And all of this is temporary, and that's cool, that's chill. So just be proud of what you love in the world. It's subjective. Choose what you love, enjoy what you love before you burn out, you know? I love singing karaoke. I love singing these stupid, silly songs to you guys. So just enjoy the stupid, silly things you enjoy. Stop! Stop saying you're all gonna die alone! Not cool! Cool it, please! What if you're already burnt out? What to do in that? Are you burnt out? Are you burnt out, Fidias? Are you okay? What's going on? Is it because you are staying up for... Let me check how many hours you've been on clip. I love doing this. I love checking how many hours. 15 hours! Is it because you've been on Clip Studio Paid for 16 hours, actually? Approaching 16. Is it because you've been on Clip Studio Paid for 16 straight hours and not taking Some merch company? Okay, put everything else on hold and just, I don't know, listen up. What did I do? I listened to a bunch of Hatsune Miku compilations, like just like those playlists that people put together. I love looking for those playlists on YouTube that are like, listen to this if you have 30 minutes until your final assignment is due. Because they're always so good. And you can tell that someone made it instead of doing the thing that they were supposed to do in the last 30 minutes. Which I love. The first Teto enters the room and what? Is that the title of the video? But Zara, I am so sorry that you have to do mundane, repetitive work because you're really good at it. However, keep tracing those lines and blending those brushes. Keep doing it. You got it. I'm here for you. If you actually need, like, you can take a break, okay? You can take a break. I'm sure there's enough time for a break. Like, when's the deadline? You can tell, we're a family here. And if any of you guys rat on Zara, I will find you and I will... I did say this was private, but it is still public and I don't want to get arrested. So, it's a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke. In less than 12 hours. Okay. Is there any way for you to like work from bed? Can you do that? Can you like cozy up in bed with like some blankets and a fan and like work from bed? Nope. What would you need to work from bed? Do they do like wireless tablets? Lie down in music. Do they do like wireless tablets? Is that a thing? You could buy iPad. I would love to see if they make like an actual. So you draw on your computer, right, Sarah? I would love to see if they do like a. But expensive? Yes, expensive, but you are struggling. You are struggling, and I'm sure a lot of people would love to support you. Actually. Apple Pencil? Yeah, I guess you could do like an iPad and then the thing. And then, I have to complain. So I have this friend. Their name starts with Z and ends in uranium. And this person has consistently gotten upset whenever I have overpaid them and yet says they don't have enough money to get the things that they want. And also refuses to raise their prices for the comms that they take, even though their comm prices are astonishingly low for the quality that they provide. It's just, it's really difficult, and I would like your advice on how I can get through to them. That's pretty something. Yeah, no, it's crazy. This person whose name starts with a Z and ends in uranium. Sounds like they definitely should. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking the exact same thing. So stupid for that. Who's Don't call my friend stupid! You wanna get popped in the jaw? Not actually, he wouldn't pop you in the jaw. Well, I don't know, easier. Yeah, I said my friend! I'm pretty sure you won't change this. Zeranium's mind magic. Again, starts with Z, ends in uranium. You don't know what's in the middle. There could be like Z Swibble dooble dobble dibble uranium, you don't know. I don't know. You could have like a really, really long name. Z Roberto Clarence Lucidia Uranium. You don't know. You know? It's a shooba dooba dooba dabble dee uranium. Very true. Stop saying Z, I keep checking what you're saying. I am smack talking now. I'm gossiping. I'm gossiping about you. 100%. You just have to go back to your thought. I'm going directly against my advice, and I'm starting beef with you right here, right now, see? We're getting to the craziest beef. I don't even know over what. Sister most insane combo. You ship it? Okay, alright, interesting. What, did you guys meet in kindergarten? I'm still not over that block. Still not over that. Pucker up those lips! Wait, I can't tell who's hitting on who now! You have a kid now? What is going on? Actually, no, Sarah. Big plan. You have 12 more hours to finish this thing for maternity leave. Now, contact them right now. You're going on maternity leave. You're about to give birth. Okay? This is the only one. They have to give you paid leave. Tell them you have fallen pregnant and you require maternity leave immediately. You are to give birth very soon. That way, they have to give you at least like another 12 hours, right? Everyone, call out pregnant. Call out pregnant to your jobs right now. We all have to back each other up, okay? Is anyone here a doctor? Anyone have a license? We need someone. What do you mean back me? Wait, I wasn't actually serious. This is like a brand. Wait, this is like a brand. No, Sarah, don't actually do it. No. I'm employed just on maternity leave for the love of the kids. I love Buzz my water just bro. Then you just message them. Sorry, I was totally working on your commission, but I just went into labor, and then just say that you. I mean, labor can be long, right? What's the longest labor? Just go like a couple hours under that, so no one questions you. Longest, so they're not like, oh, you gotta be in the record books, you know, and then you get interviewed by people, and they're like, oh, that's not true. Longest labor. 75 days? Oh, they're triplets. Okay, what is the longest, like, singleton? Oh no, one of them didn't make it. Oh no, that's so sad. No, I'm just wondering, like, what's the longest singleton labor ever? Like the child, like single child. Okay, no, just say like 75 days as long as, just say like a week. Monobirth, yes. Yes, monobirth. What is the longest monobirth labor? Longest monobirth. No, I still cannot find. I guess it just wasn't recorded because it wasn't 75 days. 75 days is absolutely insane. A week is really long for labor. I know, but it's not 75 days. So if they Google it, they're like, oh, that's within the realm of possibility if this one woman had a 75-day labor. Right? Monobirth sounds like some really encountered moms. It does kind of sound a little freaky, I will admit. Thank you so much, Fire, for the song. But yes, a week is still really long. Okay, what about like 5 days? I don't know. So someone is rocking 75 days. okay? Someone out there is rock. And okay. Anyways, someone else. Connection issues. Someone out there has been rocking 75 days, so I feel like you can get back with a week. I'm okay. Labor for a month, they chemically delayed the actual birth as long as they could because she went into labor. Oh, that makes sense because born prematurely, bad. Yes, very true. Need time for thing develop. I love that the little incubators that they put babies in were a result of like the circus industry. I think that's a cool little. Hold up. I will get a little bit of gore for you guys. The incubators. So what is it like? So they used to display premature infants in incubators as a sideshow attraction. Kellen? I don't know how to pronounce this. But they would display them at amusement parks, and then they would gain the money that way, and then they would be able to keep the babies in there. And then eventually, I guess it was just introduced into medical care because it worked so well. So like the babies used to be written off as like just being weak and like not actually capable of surviving. But now we know that if we put them in like a nice little incubator, then they survive, you know? But it was very... Sorry, I'm trying to find like a... I'm trying to find like a little excerpt to tell you guys about it. But yeah, it was an exhibit, and then it worked. So it became a part of like normal medical practice, which is really cool. But yeah, they used to display premature babies, and they'd get money, and then they'd be able to stay there. Congratulations on your pregnancy? On Zara's? Very true, very true. We have to sell it. We have to sell the, we have to sell sell the lie. I mean, not the lie. It's not a lie. Zara's definitely pregnant. Congratulations. I did not find the clock. I've been looking, but I think it's gone. And I just need to remake it. It's gonna take forever, because it was a lot of effort to make that clock, and now it's gone. Barry, leave me alone, Lloyd. What are you doing here, Mono? We were just talking about Mono, but different. We're talking about Mono births. We're trying to approximate how long like a labor is so that we can get Zara to go on maternity leave so that he doesn't have to finish the commission for our brand. There's 12 hours left. But I hate that I keep dropping. Why do I keep dropping? Ba 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 ba. That is, yeah, nothing is working. Okay, I could say anything that I want to here. Fish. Fish nuggets. I want fish nuggets. Can anybody hear me? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Beep boop, beep boop, beep bop, 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 bop. Beep boop, beep boop. It still says it's red. Why is it? Oh my gosh, I'm back! Hi guys. Hello. Fish nuggets sound tasty. Like fish sticks? I've never had a fish nugget. Do you really want those? I don't know what I want. I never know what I want. Oh, you could hear me the whole time? It wouldn't be a fish stick. It would have to be like a blended fish paste, and then I don't know. Alright. This is a song I wrote about how I care about you guys. I don't know, something stupid like that. There's this song I write without my sight, without seeing beyond just me. There's a changing tune thrown out to you like a line into the sea. Baji. I've decided that I have earned a piece of dried passion fruit, which is what I have over here that you cannot really see. Thank you, Dumpling! I just tried, and it is crunchy. Let's see what you get clear. Gosh, I really wish I knew where to buy like actual passion fruit around here. Maybe I will get some. I like passion fruit a lot. Now we get to do behind blue eyes. Good night, Pie. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is not chewing gum. I'm having a passion fruit, dried passion fruit. That's not quite sure. I just grew up on the song. My dad would sing it at every karaoke. My dad is not a good singer, by the way. Not at all. He cannot hit a note to save his life. He sounds like he's pushing out a fart. It's actually quite disastrous. But I love singing with him anyway. Good memories. That just sounds wrong. That just sounds wrong. Hold up, let me see if it changes at all, if I transpose it. Mad Singer's still a singing day. Honestly, I would rather sing with someone who doesn't sound good but loves to sing than someone who doesn't love to sing and sounds good. That's how I feel. You don't have to agree, but in my soul, that's how I feel. There is such warmth seeing a group of like drunk people singing their favorite song at the top of their lungs. And there's like no warmth in watching someone sing that hates being there. You know? I'd love to do a karaoke session. This is maybe without capo. Hold up. Yeah. No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes. No one knows what it's like I genuinely like singing. Even if I was absolutely like, if I sounded like nails on a chalkboard. Which honestly, I even think that people have said like, oh, that doesn't sound good. I still think they sound good. It's just that there is feeling behind performance, and that is what the most enjoyable part of. If I stopped feeling when I performed, I would rather combust. Nails on chalkboard. I can't speak sometimes. I'm sorry. Sometimes my mouth like doesn't listen to my brain, and it's really bad. Sometimes I get stuck. I can't think about it. If I think about it, then it gets worse because I get more nervous. I've gotten stuck in like stutter loops before, and it's been really bad. Sometimes I actually can't say words. All right, we're gonna do uke. Flawless. Thank you, Sav. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kudo. It's been a long time of practicing, that's for sure. Thank you, Kudo. Thank you. A lot of practice, a lot of hitting the wrong notes before I found the right one. Yeah, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Okay. When you were here before, gonna look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. with a cable on like my 3rd fret that my fingers kept trying to go here. This is where G is, but I'm so used to G being here. Ah! Thank you so much. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you so much for the reads, by the way. I need to go through all the reads. Thank you guys so much. I'm sorry I was singing in the middle of that. Thank you so much for the read. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Welcome, guys. And thank you, Toshi, so much for the read. Hi, Toshi. Hello. And thank you so much. Thank you, Kado. Thank you, hi, Kado. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the read. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for the reads. Thank you to and Toshi and Kado. I hope you guys all had really good streams. I hope you had fun. I hope you had a really good stream. I know, but I like to thank people when they come in, and then when I'm singing a song, and you know? The next one, I'm not going to use my uke for because I like the piano in this. The piano in this is good. So far, everything's... Wow. My computer is hot. Oh boy. Oh buddy. Okay, hold up, guys. Thank you so much for the chat. Thank you, Kyo. I'm about to open my window. Unfortunately, we live in a society where my computer is dying. So give me a second here. So, what did I drop? No, chat! Chat, you fell. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's okay. I'm gonna open the windows. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, and then I'm gonna go try to turn the heat down. I think. I don't know. So far, everything's good. Everything's good. The phone. No, you're on a monitor. You're on like a little one. Alright. Are you guys okay though? I'm sorry you dropped. So this is Rex. I probably only have like about 10-15 more minutes. I gotta go. I gotta be up early. Alright, I'm back. Hello. Hey, I'm not afraid. I can be myself, and I hope you can be yourself as well. 'Cause I can make you feel alright. And there was so much happiness that we were still yet to find. I said you can call me Baji, baby. Welcome to my life. But don't you worry, don't worry, girl. No, I'm not sure if I'm into you. Last time that you checked, I was probably so sad and confused. I don't know what you like, but if you're looking for something new, I know somebody that you could choose. What about me? What about me? What about me and you together? Something that could really last forever. What about me? What about me? What about me and you together? Something that could really last forever. and I begin to wonder why. Guess that I'd be lying to myself. Cause who the fuck would be dumb enough to reject an offer? Oh, what an offer? 2, 2, 2, and 1, 5. Couple hours can change your life. Frank saying, oh, what night? What night? What the frick is a girlfriend? I'ma need advice. Maybe I should go outside so I could get a frickin' life. I made a friend, she spent the night. Now I'm in love and she remains in my life. And back when we spoke in Europe, I need insurance on my emotions. I can't get hurt again. They all made me sad. I had no time to face my fears. I guess that it's time that I dry these tears. But if I could just be happy by the end of this song. But if by the time you hear it, you are already gone. I didn't go to plan, then why should I continue in this life? When there's no one around to be the one who makes you smile. But so far everything's good. I said so far everything's good. Want the crowd in tears when they hear this. Is that so wrong? It's been a while since I've heard that song at all. But I've listened to it many, many times. I forgot how the... Something like that, I forgot. Oh! This is a song that I did. Oh boy. Alright. Maybe like 2 more songs and then I'm out. Thank you so much. Maybe. I'll see how long Remember Us is. Thank you guys for coming today. I had a lot of fun. Alright. It's still so hot in here. I don't actually know how. This is Remember Us. This is also a song I wrote about you guys. Yeah. Okay.
you'll still be a part of me, and I'll still be a part of you until the end, until we turn to dust. Let's have some fun to remember us.
I think I have time for one more. Thank you. Okay, let me just see if there's anything that's double voted. I don't think anything is double voted. Would it be okay if I pick the last one? I haven't done bully in a really long time and I kind of want to do it. VOD? Yes, absolutely. 100%. Okay, alright. We're gonna do bully. That only one. And then I'm out. This is bully.
She's dressed up in diamond dust, a lover of decay. Coated lashes, soul of ashes, what more can I say? Förmedskata innan gör till kititen ito loving you, killing you, isn't it thrilling? You said enough and was got to be spilling through crying and begging a lovely sound. Territory stole, but used to stick around. What I found is a treasure indeed, a frank and inventor my every need. Used and abused you and never feel bad until suddenly, finally you take my hand. Tinker you taught me young, so that's fun and I'll do it again to get what I want. Pretend that I'm harmless, I'm actually alone. This is something that charms at anyone. The fact can actually make up when I die. I'm the one that you love and I'm making you cry. It's just me after all. Same shit, different night. The show's really over. If you glance into my past, it's just nothing new. Lying, conniving, thriving on hate. I'll tell you it was all for you. Okay, can I say to 나봐라 지분은 어떠겠니? 기스쓸 딸이 신나게 많아요. You know I want you to care that I want you to stay. So I swear I won't blame you if you turn away at the end of the day. I'll smile and give into this burning and vile original sin. How's the realization you're selfish and drawn for the loving, the soft and the helpless? I can see through that facade that you wear when you're honest and promise you'll fight the despair. Say it again, I know I'm the worst. So how can you spend so much love on the person that hurts you like I do? Cause inside I cannot desert you. And if I'm the worst to you, surely you never stood even a chance at all, didn't you? It's me after all. Same shit, different night. Guess we better light it up. I'll give you fire. Kokoro ni kau. Hello, garo, garo. Anai kakeru. Mata ijiwaru na. Tsunde o tatete. Katte akeru. 分层的记 to rain。What's wrong? What's wrong? What happened? Hi, Mio! There's a hag that's live! There's a hag. There's a hag that's alive. Oh, that was Maria's song, Bully. But the lo-fi version. Inform me, which? Thank you so much, Miho! Thank you, Miho! I hope you had a really good day so far. Thank you. Cleo! Well, thank you, everybody, for today. Oh, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you guys for today. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for stopping by. I had a lot of fun. Valkyrie, what is with you and Filipinos? Stop it! Stop it, Sarah! You can't help yourself, can you? Find them. You seek them out and you find them. I'm kidding. I will say though. Okay, thank you for the very vocals. I forgot she's Filipino. You didn't even notice. You didn't even notice. You know how many Filipinos you've mentioned in this chat besides me that you watch? I don't know what it is, Zara. You just find them. I don't know how you find them, but you find them. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, we're going to do Baji's a lot. Shh. You don't need to talk about it. It's okay. Baji, you jealous? No, I'm not jealous. You can watch as many Filipinos as you want. It's outside of your feeling. I didn't know you were. I've talked about it before. I am mixed, but I am Filipino. Okay. Do
Maybe Zara's only Filipino. Zara's already pregnant with Z's baby. Like, I'm not trying to lay claim to anything here, okay? Zara's trying to claim maternity leave right now? Okay. Thank you so much, Mint. I will make the VOD live, thank you. Oh, yeah, Pa, you missed that. Anyways. Thank you, everyone. High school life, batang high school life, every memory kay ganda. High school days, all my high school days are exciting kay sayo. I honestly forget the lyrics. And pray what the world I fully expect the knife in the dark if I have any other elements in my life. That would be accurate. That would be canonically accurate. That would be lore accurate. I will say my mom is kind of like that. So. Well, the best singers turn out to be Filipino. It's just, what can I say? Bruno Mars, Olivia Rodrigo, like every person that has ever been Filipino and on like a singing competition. What can I say, guys? What can I say? What is your mom saying? Stop asking my mom is single! Dude, that is like the third time, like this month, someone has asked if my mom is single. Stop! My dad too! And now all my siblings. Like, stop! It's not gonna happen. Realize I dress up as a bee too? I'm not seeing a model with a bee. I don't dress up like a bee! Ah! It was a silly joke that unfortunately became something. Maybe a stepmom? Stop, guys! Stop! I mean, Uncle, chill! Chill! But actually, on that topic, both my parents are from big families, honestly. So I probably have a lot of distant relatives. Anyways, stop. Okay, this is it. Bye, everybody. Thank you for coming to my stream. Bye, Sarah. Bye, Seth. Bye, Grant. Bye, Art. Bye, Iron. Bye, everybody. I'll see you next time. Alright. I'll see you guys next time. And for the people watching the VOD, take it easy. Take care of yourselves. Get something to eat.